Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the chilling details of the Idaho quadruple murder case, a case that has gripped the nation and left many in shock. We'll be discussing the shocking new revelations from the court documents that have recently come to light. If you're into true crime and want to stay updated on the latest developments, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. You don't want to miss this. So, let's get started. There's a lot to unpack here. Brian Kohberger, the suspect in this case, made some pretty suspicious purchases on Amazon months before the murders. These purchases have raised many eyebrows. He bought a military-style knife, a sheath, and a sharpener, but that's not all. These items are now key pieces of evidence in the investigation. Just hours after the killings, a selfie was found on his phone showing him smiling and giving a thumbs up. Creepy, right? This selfie has become a focal point in the case. Now let's talk about the surviving roommates, Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funke. Their accounts are crucial to understanding what happened that night. These two had a harrowing experience. They were in the house when the murders occurred and their lives have been turned upside down. After noticing some suspicious activity, they waited about 8 hours before calling 911. This delay has been a point of much speculation and debate. During that time, they were texting each other, using Snapchat and Instagram, and even contacting their family members. They were trying to make sense of the chaos around them. Imagine the fear and panic they must have felt, being in the same house as the killer, not knowing what to do or who to trust. Speaking of fear, the texts between Mortensen and Funke are heart-wrenching. They reveal the sheer terror and confusion they were experiencing. Mortensen texted about seeing a masked man and being freaking out, while Funke urged her to come to her room and run. The tension was real and palpable. One key detail from Mortensen's description of the intruder was his bushy eyebrows. This seemingly small detail could be a significant piece of the puzzle. The prosecution wants to show Kohberger's selfie to the jury to see if his eyebrows match the description. This could be a turning point in the trial. However, the defense is pushing to exclude the selfie from the evidence. They argue that it could unfairly prejudice the jury against Kohberger. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in court. The judge's decision on this matter could have a significant impact on the trial's outcome. There are also some discrepancies in the timeline. These inconsistencies have been a major point of contention between the prosecution and the defense. The defense disputes the prosecution's claim that Mortensen woke up and then realized her roommates were unresponsive. They argue that the timeline doesn't add up. They highlight her social media and phone activity before she contacted her roommates again around 10:23 a.m. This could be a crucial point in the trial. The jury will have to weigh these details carefully. Speaking of the trial, it's set to begin in August. This will be a highly anticipated event with many eyes watching closely. Both surviving roommates are expected to testify. Their testimonies will be critical in painting a clear picture of what happened that night. The prosecution plans to use their texts to establish the timeline and will present evidence of a test run demonstrating the feasibility of committing the murders quickly. This reenactment could be a powerful piece of evidence. On the other hand, the defense wants to introduce expert testimony about Kohberger's developmental coordination disorder. They believe this could explain some of his actions and behaviors. It's shaping up to be a gripping courtroom battle. Both sides are preparing to present their strongest cases. Alright, that's all for today's video. We hope you found this deep dive into the Idaho murder case informative and thought-provoking. If you found this information intriguing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth true crime content. Stay tuned for more updates on this case and other true crime stories. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.